Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking to you about whether or not licensed firearms owners should be allowed to carry a firearm on a school campus. It's a question that has seen its popularity increase within the recent years, and licensed gun owners have been advocating for the carry of firearms on college campuses really heavily recently. It's been a question that has been widely debated on many news shows and in many political meetings due to the increasing number of college campus shootings. Many of the college schools themselves are throwing in their voice of opinion. In fact, the vast majority of the 4,300 colleges and universities in the United States has taken the position about concealed handguns on campus that their potential for harm is far greater than their ability to provide personal protection and to serve as effective crime deterrents. If they are allowed to carry on campuses, it would increase the safety of the students as well as the safety of the teachers and faculty. Being able to carry a firearm on campus would lead to better safety for the students. Supporters of concealed carry laws claim they protect the rights of licensed gun owners and may help save lives during an emergency. The outbreak of recent school shootings has been a concern that is growing in popularity as of late. Tragic shootings on college campuses such as Virginia Technological University and Northern Illinois University have launched a debate for the right to carry concealed weapons on college campuses into the legislative houses of many states. Parents are having a tough time being able to send their child off to school due to this and having to worry whether or not their child will be safe. In the instance of college campuses, the presence of alcohol plays a big role in whether or not colleges allow campus carry or not. While it has been widely reported that firearm owners were more likely to be binge drinkers who drive than non-firearms owners, examination of this data suggests other possible explanations. Firearms owners were 3 times more likely to describe their behavior as binge and drive than the total sample, 27% versus 9%. Binge but not drive percentages were essentially identical, 36% versus 34%. It is a legitimate concern being that that alcohol does impair judgment. As of now, there are only a handful of states that allow campus carry by law, but that could change in the coming years, with the question coming up more and more. Being a student myself, I feel that the right to protect myself is very important. Even though currently I am only taking online classes, the need to go to a campus will come up eventually. And if an incident ever occurred where the need for a firearm presented itself, then I feel like the ability to have a firearm on my person would be beneficial. A strong argument that some people use against the campus carry laws are people who think that the average college student are too young to adequately carry a firearm and be knowledgeable enough to use it. This is unconvincing because individuals who would be allowed to carry on campus already do so everywhere else in their lives. Another argument against campus carry is that it would not actually make the students safer. A lot of the proponents against campus carry are high-ranking delegates in national gun control advocate groups. The signatories recommend that colleges and universities rely on trained and equipped professional law enforcement personnel to respond to emergencies, and that they include faculty and staff in critical incident training. The amount of supporters that both sides have is staggering. Supporters for the campus carry are mainly students who live on campus. The majority of the students were white, 87%, female, 64%, aged 18 to 22, 73%, and did not own a firearm at all, 84%. Basically, most students are the ones who find the campus carry law to benefit them in some way, shape, or form. Now, some of these people were interviewed and they didn't really about whether or not they thought campus should have concealed handguns and allow it. This section right here, 47% supported it. They felt like they wanted the firearms on campus. They feel like it was make them safer. Real close here, 45% opposed it. They didn't want the handguns on campus. They felt like it wouldn't help them at all. And this little margin here, 8%, they were unsure. Basically, they don't know. They're unsure. They haven't really chosen a side yet. Naturally, those supporters for the campus carry law have their enemies. A lot of the proponents against the campus carry law are gun control advocacy groups and university groups such as the American Federation of Teachers and the Association of American Colleges and Universities. These groups believe that the campus carry bill would actually harm the students. Opponents argue that allowing guns on campus does nothing to enhance safety and only increases the risk of injury. They do make some solid points in their arguments. There could come a time when, if you're in a heated debate with somebody in the middle of a classroom and you don't know whether or not that individual is carrying, how does that inhibit the interaction between students and faculty? There could be some serious danger in a classroom if something were to happen. And being that the brains of most college students are not fully formed for a few more years, any rash decision made by them could have dire consequences. He or she could be in a lot of trouble before realizing it, and once they have realized it, it may be too late to do anything about it.